Serena Winters, Bally Sports. Lauri, where do you think just the defensive focus and attention was lost in this game?
I don't know. That was not us. That was not Cavaliers basketball, as we've talked about before. We can't wait until the fourth quarter to kind of try to make a comeback or whatever. I felt the last 5 minutes was kind of, the intensity that we played with on defense was kind of where it needs to be the whole 48 minutes. So, disappointing loss, obviously. Most important is because we didn't play to our standards that we have on defense and offense, and so we gotta look at the film and be better next time. And obviously, it was a big game for us, so it's disappointing to let that one go.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Hey, Lauri. So all season long, you guys have taken so much pride on the defensive end and scrap, toughness, those kinds of things. What's it going to take to regain that before the play-in tournament?
It's gonna require everybody. That's the only way we can do it. We got to do it together. We got to trust the guy behind us that he's going to protect you. And obviously, we're going to make mistakes. It's not going to be perfect, but we just got to make the aggressive mistakes. We got to compete and outwork the other team, and that's what it really comes down to: communicating and just working together and play to your hardest every single possession, and that's how we're going to be good.
And then is there something specifically that you guys can do on the defensive end to limit the amount of corner threes that you've been giving up recently?
Well, I think that's kind of a combination of a lot of things. That we got to keep the ball in front of us. We got to do better as one-on-one defenders, so the weak side doesn't have to pull over, and then we're rotating, and we're all NBA players, so players can make open shots, and they can make the one more extra pass, and so I think it starts from there, just competing on the ball, and then that helps the other guys because they don't have to help as much, and then we kind of get to fan out to our own guys who might be in the corner, and so it's a combination of a lot of things, but I think it just comes down to competing and what we be talking about, the one more. So making the extra effort every possession. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Kelsey Russo, The Athletic. Lauri, can you guys use this game as like a wake-up call kind of to where you guys are at and sort of getting back to who you are at all?
I don't think we should have wake-up calls at this point in the year.
Mm-hmm.
We should be ready to go from the tip every night. But I guess we can use this one too, because we still got 2 big games coming up, and I think if we play our basketball, we can get both of those games. So we gotta learn from this and kind of not dwell on it too long, because we got a big game coming up, and we gotta get ready, and we gotta be on our best to have a chance, and we gotta compete to our best of our abilities to even have a chance to win the games. And like I said earlier, we just got to do it together. None of us can do it up by ourselves. So
you kind of touched on it a little bit, but calling this game disappointing, JB said this loss was disappointing. Where do you evaluate like just this loss and this, like having this kind of loss at this point in the season? Like, how does that sit with you guys?
Well, not great. You can tell in the locker room, everybody feels the same way. Everybody knows that we should have won the game. We have a lot more to play for than they have as of now, and we just got out-competed, I think, and so it's disappointing. But I know the guys that we have in the locker room, we have a good group of guys that we're going to talk it over. We're going to learn from it and not dwell on it, because, like I said, we got to bring our A game on Friday. So we'll get through it together, and obviously it's a disappointing and bad loss for us.
Ashley Baskog, Cleveland.com. Lauri, without Evan and Jarrett out there and obviously not knowing when they're going to be back, I guess, like, how difficult does it make that to assess what you guys have defensively at this point in the season, since they're such a big part of what you guys do on that end of the floor?
Yeah, obviously they're huge for our defense. They can anchor the defense, see everything from they're normally behind us, because they've been doing a great job communicating, and we obviously missed them. But I think it's just we don't know when they're gonna come back, and we gotta figure it out. Try to figure it out without them as of now, and just I think we can play a lot better even with those guys out. We could have done a better job tonight, and so I think everybody's gonna look at the film and what we can do better. But of course, when those guys do come back, it's gonna be a big boost for us, and so I'm excited about that too.
Thanks.
Hey, Lauri, Christos is doing a great. Hope you're doing well. From your perspective, what is the biggest concern for your team at this stage of the season?
I wouldn't really have concerns. Like I said, I know the group of guys we have in the locker room, and everybody cares about winning, and so I wouldn't really have concerns about it. Of course, I guess injuries is one concern, but we're gonna figure it out. Just playing together and playing as hard as we can, and like I said, we're gonna go through this game probably tomorrow, and not dwell on it after that, and so we're gonna bounce back. I'm trusting the teammates and the guys we have in that locker room, both players and staff. So of course, this is not acceptable. This was not Cavaliers basketball that we're used to. So we got to do better. But I wouldn't have any concerns just because of the guys we have in this team.
And at this stage, at this stretch, playing without Evan and Jarrett, what did you learn about your game?
What I learned?
What did you learn about your game playing without Evan and Jarrett?
Obviously, it's a little different position again, but I'm kind of really back to my own spot now, and it's just like I said, it's big that we're missing those guys. So I'm trying to watch film and learn as much as possible to play the five occasionally, and which I haven't done a lot. But obviously the coverage is a little different from that spot. But I just got to do a better job. I don't know if I've learned how much we miss those guys, but not really. I've played basketball from different positions before, and I think you can always learn something new, and that's what I try to do watching film after every game, but nothing specific really comes to mind.
Thank you very much.
Good.